Well, as a lot of you might know, I'm Bryce.
Send me?
Did I send that to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, support, bro. Click on the link. Watch the stream.
Cheeky, you gotta start being more choice with what you say on here because we have 6 viewers.
We have 6 whole viewers.
It's going up by the minute here.
We're skyrocketing right now in viewers. Okay, well,
I literally. Hey, you need to get this away from me because I keep seeing how I'm sitting and I'm seeing my.
My
legs.
name is Bryce. We have Chase Oneida here
Just call me
as one of the
cheeky. That's
cheeky.
What they call me.
Why do they call you cheeky? I wonder.
Well, take a guess.
And then we have Jason, and as you guys can see on the screen,
I'm the best looking guy here.
Twitter handles, Instagram. We got the works in there for you guys. So since it is the first ever, I guess we got to talk a little bit about the name. And
That's right.
For a lot of people, it's obvious.
Oh,
it's pretty clear as to why the name is the name, right?
Yes.
So Cheeky, could you give us a little insight on the background of the Thick Boys?
What do you need to know?
Everything. We want to know everything.
What's the day in the life of the Thick Boys?
Day in the life.
We want to know the ups and the downs. Well, there's not really very many ups, but we want to know the downs of being a Thick Boy.
Downs.
Is there any ups too? Add that at the end because I think
you float better. Like you won't catch me drowning.
Better buoyancy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. That's valid.
I think that's a real thing.
I think I sink every time, even when I'm on my heavier side. You know, when I'm bulking up a little bit, I still sink pretty good.
I probably. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm a pretty average floater, not a sinker.
So what makes what validates a superb floater? Like how do you gain that title of wow, this guy is really
I haven't drowned
badass at floating.
Dude, I'm like
not drowning.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can say
I almost drowned once.
because since you're here right now, it means you haven't drowned, so you're automatically an elite floater.
Top 10 floater.
So what's it like? What's it like the day ins and day outs of being?
Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, I did not even touch it, dude.
Of being on
My
the thick
size,
side.
yeah. Damn, like bro, you wake up and like another day, and you eat breakfast.
Oh, of course you eat breakfast. You do not miss breakfast.
You don't skip breakfast.
You don't skip it. That's what you have to. That's how you
What am I,
maintain.
starvation diet? No, you don't skip breakfast.
You got something in your eye there, dude?
Dude, I always get my eyelashes get in my eye all the time. I don't know what to say. Yeah, you wake up.
First breakfast, right when you wake up.
First breakfast. We're like hobbits. We just eat all the time.
Hobbits. That's the best
Hobbits.
thing you got there. Huh?
Yeah. You got anything better?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things better.
Anything you do.
Speaking of eating, I don't know if you guys saw. I think it was this weekend. The dude who broke his own record for eating hot dogs.
Oh, dude
Did
ate
you
like
guys see
70
that?
hot dogs.
72
Dude.
What
hot
was the
dogs.
time limit? It was like
I don't even know, dude. Honestly, it was pretty disgusting to even to see that last part, dude. His jaw is just
because he
torqued.
gets them wet.
Yeah, he's got like 4 wieners in his mouth, right? And Ryan,
That sounds
chill,
like fun.
relax over there. I know that's one of your fantasies, but
Dude, whenever I saw that, I can think of the guy. That one video was like,
Oh,
He's like-
the hot dog shooter.
yeah, he's like, I ain't never seen anything like this before. It's like, that video.
He just sucks him right in.
shoot it back up.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that one. That was disgusting.
I'm not saying Cheeky would win, but I feel like Cheeky would give
Dude, I
this
can't-
man that broke his record. I feel like you could give him a run for his money at
Would
least.
you, if you had elite training,
I think, yeah, if I had elite
wiener downing training,
I could do anything if I had elite training. I could drown if I
I
had
don't know
elite
about
training.
that.
If I had elite
I
drowning
don't
training,
know if you were trained by an elite Olympic
runner,
athlete, a sprinter, yeah.
you would
Do
not.
you think you could?
Dude, I have a video of me running in slow motion without my shirt on, and it's
But is it fast though?
yeah, pretty fast.
When?
Okay, hold on. I gotta ask. Was the video taken in slow motion, or does it just look like it's in slow motion?
It's taken in slow motion against my will. Didn't know about it.
But you still.
I tell you, I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, thanks. I didn't even think about that. Guy who took it ended up getting fired later. Not because of that.
Wait, was this at a job?
No, it was that for football.
Oh, okay.
Football coach took
Wait.
it.
Oh, so the guy who took it, the coach
Yeah.
that took it, got fired.
Yeah, not for taking it though. I think he didn't officially get fired. He resigned. He's like,
Oh, you know it's something bad if they resign.
Yeah.
Some sick shit went.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
There's rumors.
You don't want to talk about it?
Not on here.
Is this a touchy subject for you? Maybe we hit a soft spot here. We're
It's
digging
a great
deep.
video, man. It's a great video. I was fast. I was like, it may not sound fast, but I was like sub 6 seconds for my 40.
Okay, there was
Sub-6,
literally. Was this last year?
Yeah, last summer.
Sub 6 is
Okay,
No,
they
no,
must
no,
have.
I was
absolutely,
like 6'3",
like-
maybe.
you
Not
ran a
6'6".
6'3"
Yeah.
You just said
That is-
sub 6.
I forgot. I messed up my
atrociously
word.
slow.
Okay, when you get to my side, bro, that's fast.
Okay.
That is not fast.
Yeah.
How fast was your 40, Jason?
Dude, it was like 5.7 or 5.5.
That's pretty damn slow too.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're thick boys. You just said the name. Like,
I think the first
Okay,
one.
that's
I think
true.
the first one I ever ran, I was like 7 something.
So you improved.
Yeah, like freshman year.
0.3 or 0.7.
My vertical was like 19 and a half inches too. Last time I tested.
dude.
I'm just glad you can get off the ground.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
move.
gosh. We're not even 15 minutes into this.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cross the line there. Okay. Anyway, I don't think you really dove into. Jason, let's hear your rendition of the thick boy lifestyle.
Dude, you just sweat whenever you do anything. And you're out of
BMS, big man sweat.
Yeah,
Just
sweat.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That does not happen to me.
Okay. It's
So
so
you're
much
just
better.
an exception.
I sweat 100%, but not
Not
like
like-
cheeky
No,
sweats.
That's true because we will be completely unloading a truck and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what are you even doing over there? You're
But-
not even-
You don't sweat
Just
that much.
dude, being a thick guy, it means not being able to shop at freaking Zoomies.
no skinny jeans.
That was the worst part of it for me. Going
Oh, it's-
going into freshman year, I was like, time to go get some new clothes. And I went into Zoomies. They were like, wow,
Destination
you
XL.
should definitely try not here. And I was like, what is that supposed
You know,
to mean,
okay,
dude?
here's the trick. It's J.C. Penney's. Their big and tall section, always on sale. 'Cause
Here's the thing, though. I don't like the guys always bothering me when I shop, and they're
they
always
never,
breathing in my neck.
they're never in the big and tall.
Hi, can I
section.
help you? I'm like, no, you just asked me that.
They're never in the big and tall section.
the
Like,
used
they know.
car salesman of
Exactly.
clothing.
And they automatically assume that you have a hard time finding clothes, so they're like way more overbearing. They're like, oh, what size are you? And they say a size, you're like, wow, that's super insulting. But yes, that's my size.
See, I can still fit in the XL at least. So,
Dude, that's good. But
but we're all thick in our own ways.
that's right.
I squatted 500 pounds. I got
So you
meaty
squatted your body
thighs.
weight.
No, not yet. Squatted more than my body weight.
Wow, dude. Taking
Dude, you have to-
absolute shot.
Bryce, you have to be qualified as a thick boy because,
I'm qualified.
dude, you have to eat sugar all the time. You gotta tell your story about
Okay.
baseball, man.
Okay, that's
I like
fine.
this story. It makes
Well,
me feel good.
Today I brought back a bag of Skittles right after we had been working for like 3 hours, and
Dude, you brought back like Airheads and stuff.
it was Airheads today, yeah.
And
Airheads.
Skittles, dude.
No, I didn't have Skittles today.
What?
The vending machine was broken, so
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it
I got
was.
Skittles.
no. When I went in there, it was broken, so I was like, oh shit, I just gotta go. I gotta go get something from the register. But anyway, so I bring back, my little my raspberry water and my my Airheads, and I come back, and Jason just so happened to notice that I bring one back every day, right? So I have to because at a certain point, like I'll work and I'll just keep busting it out, and then I will go and just start collapsing, like just, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out, I need sugar. And so this happened, I totally forgot about it, but when I played baseball, this would happen too, where I would just get like super fatigued, right? Just so fatigued, and I couldn't do anything. And I had these tablets, these glucose tablets. That was just straight like sugar, and that was it. And he brought up the point that I might have
hypoglycemia.
Yeah. He said that like he was a spelling.
Can't use it in a sentence.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess in those aspects, then you have I'm technically considered thick. You know, I got the cakes too. I was a catcher, so I was able to squat also 500 pounds. So you're not the only one, but that wasn't my body weight.
Yeah, it's not mine either. Jeez. Dude, if I was 500 pounds, it'd be a miracle that I was able even to like squat the bar.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point
also,
there.
Don't talk to the mic
okay.
like that.
Jeez.
You, Jason.
What?
Who
Like,
is this?
Hey.
Dude.
Cool. Appreciate the tips though, for sure.
Same as last.
I'm actually gonna change the.
Just so you know, bro.
I can't change. Do you guys have? Oh shoot. Okay, hold on.
Dude.
Do we lost 4 viewers already, man?
We have a little bit of a technical difficulty here. So let me pull this up. No, I think it's actually me that is breathing in the mic. So anyway, I guess that's my little rendition of how I fit in the club.
Bro, I've been thick boy day one. My mom popped a lung giving birth to me.
Oh, popped a lung.
Pneumo, yeah. The nurse told her she was gonna die, and my mom was like, "Why would you tell me that?"
She told your...
Yeah, she's like, "You're gonna get air in your blood." She's like, "Oh, you might get air in your bloodstream and die."
Perfect.
Like
that's
my mom.
that's a beautiful
That is not
story. That's a beautiful birth.
She didn't die
story.
though.
So, let me check this real quick. I need to change the category. Someone pointed out that we are in the wrong category, which I do appreciate. So let me go ahead and change that real quick.
Camera on the right is actually pretty nice. Which camera is that?
That's your guys's. Yeah, it is nice, and we also discovered that. And I thought I had the nice camera because it was way more expensive, but absolutely not.
It was Bass Pro Shops.
What?
He doesn't even know your name.
What do you say?
HK.
Okay, there we go. Should be good to go now.
Dude, it says my name right to the right of me.
Yeah.
And he just called me Bass Pro Shops.
Bass Pro Shops now.
We're losing viewers by the minute.
Yeah, I know. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, why don't we have anything in the description, dude? This guy's tearing us apart.
Yeah, this guy's just bashing us. All right, anyway. So, one thing I actually wanted to talk about, too, was the fact that I think a lot of people run into, especially in the retail world, is the overzealous retail manager, right? The 35 to 40-year-old.
Dude, I was thinking about this today. I was pulling a pallet out at Lowe's. I was like, dude, this place sucks. Because I was thinking, it's like, no one wants to be here. No one was like in high school. Someone's like, hey man, what do you want to do for a living? It's like, oh, I want to work at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Because everyone who works there is like old
necessary.
besides us. Everyone who works there is really old.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But I don't think it's necessarily that's how it is. I don't think somebody just starts at Lowe's and they're like, oh, I absolutely want to do this the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's they climb through the years while looking for something else, and then they just end up sticking there.
That's sad though. They had dreams at one point, but now they're at Lowe's. In the tool section, just hating
life, dude.
Yeah.
Hating everything we do for them, right?
Dude, those guys in the tool section, if they when they were our age, Lowe's wasn't even a thing. I mean, if we're being honest here.
Didn't Lowe's start in like 1909?
Something like that. Let's unionize.
Okay, so we should be all good to go here. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying before, though, the overzealous retail manager. So today I was moving. So by the way, we had I don't know if any of you guys are in the receiving stocking area of things, but we had a 12,000 piece truck, and there was only 4 of us there. Okay, we had 5 hours to get this done. So I thought that was pretty good. We flew through it, but there's just this dude who comes back here. I'm running back with this huge barbecue. It's like 120 pounds. I set it down and it falls over. Okay, set it down and falls over. The package inside is completely stuffed with foam, like completely stuffed with styrofoam.
It was a grill, right?
It was, yeah. It was the
dude. We have like 10,000 grills back there.
We have at least 100. I think 10,000 might be a little over the top, but at least 100. And he just flips out from like the plumbing department, which is like 100 yards away.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
He's like, "Hey, we can't be dropping grills like that." And I'm just like, "Dude, I was told I could by my boss back here in the receiving department." You know? He's like, "No, we can't be doing that." I was like, "All right, man, no worries." He's like, "That's what's happening to all these things. Every time I open a damn grill, they're dented." And I'm like, "Dude, relax. I bet I can almost guarantee if you were to open this right now, there would be no dent. And first of all, you don't own it, okay?
Yeah.
Second of all, I didn't do it on purpose. Third of all, I've moved probably 9,000 things already. And fourth of all, a little dent is not going to end the Lowe's name, the Lowe's brand. It's not gonna bankrupt Lowe's or anything." And it's just like, dude, you're probably getting paid $17 an hour. You're probably, still. I mean, I'm not gonna go there, but you know what I mean. These guys are just taking it way too seriously for really not that much.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that is that's not the first time that's happened, by the way. Absolutely not. I mean, there's a ton of instances where I have run into guys that are seriously, even guys that are like 30. Dude, I remember I used to work at this place, and this guy just absolutely ripped me up. Just ripped me to shreds because I didn't bring something up from the back. And this dude's like 35. He's like 5'5". He's bald. He is just hating life. And it's like, dude, if you're really not that happy, you're still young enough to find something else and work at something else, dude. Like, I don't know. Have you guys I know you guys are still pretty young, but have you guys ran into any situations where that is the case?
Man, at Lowe's is probably the only time I've really had problems. The same manager that got mad at you today, I feel like I'll be working hard all day, and then, I take a break or I'm trying to figure out what to do next, and I'm not doing anything. That's when he walks up behind me. Yeah. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Dude, I've literally been working hard for like 4 hours now, and you literally walked up behind me at the 1 second that I wasn't doing anything."
Yeah.
And when he yelled at you yesterday, he like just grouped me in with it. He was like, "Hey, you guys can't be throwing grills," and I was just standing there, just sitting around. I was like,
next to me. I was like, "Dude,
man,
it's this guy over here, man."
But
what about you, Chase? Any time that has ever
Like I don't know. I ignore a lot of things.
Oh, that's good. That's good to do at work. You know,
no, if it's like I haven't had any. I know who you're talking about. I haven't had like anything.
Not that guy in particular. I'm just saying like any position in like where you run into a guy that is just way too over the top for what you know he's getting paid for.
Yeah, at my old job, I had a coworker didn't really like. He was. I worked at a paintball place. Worked at True Paintball. Burned to the ground.
Wait, literally?
Yeah, it burned to the ground. Rest in peace. It was fun. It was great working there. But then this one guy starts working there, and he was like terrible. Like never. He thought he basically ran the place. He,
like Cody.
No, it wasn't. He played football with us too.
Oh my word! I know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh my
really?
word.
Do you?
Dude, yes.
Give me initials.
I swear, Jason's
KM?
like
Yeah.
Yes.
Jason is a
Dude,
45-year-old man.
he would bring customers.
Jason is a 45-year-old Southern man in an 18-year-old Iowans body.
That's right, y'all.
Wow, that was rough.
He would bring
Dude.
He would bring customers through the back because we had like one field that was like because basically how it works is we have like a main like building and then the field surrounded it, and one of the fields you can cut through and just get back to the front, but it would take you to the back where we have like all this like tools and stuff that are like thousands of dollars worth of tools. And so you'd walk them through the back, and it's like, dude, you can't do that. He's like, oh no, it's fine. And we had a megaphone there, and he was obsessed with it. Like any chance he could use the megaphone, he would. I was like, dude, you don't need the megaphone right now. It's like there's 4 people in your group. You're like 2 feet away from them. Put it away. It's like, no, dude, it's fine. I was like, this sucks. So what I would do is on my days off, because I could play for free, I would get like half off paintballs. I'd sneak in on my days off to groups he'd roughing and just shoot him. I'm surprised he never got fired because he would freak out. Like we had in our indoor one, we had like this tower you can stand on, and he's like, I'm gonna stand up there and watch you guys. You're not like really supposed to do because you're like you're blocking them and you'll get lit up. I snuck in like the middle of the game and just shot him in the ribs a couple times.
That's cool.
So,
That's so
Cheeky, how did this place burn down?
I think they said it was an electrical issue, and like because we had the room where we had like all the compressed air and stuff, and like these 2 giant CO2 tanks.
Yeah.
And there was like the fire started in there, and I think it literally like I saw it like because one of our football coaches worked at the airport, and like you could see the building on fire. You can see the building from the airport, and you see this like fire, and all of a sudden this giant fireball. Because I think all the compressed air like blew up. It sucked, dude. I liked that job. It was fun, but I was gonna have to leave at some point. It's good. $8 an hour.
$8 an hour, huh?
Hey, you're already moving up the
$10
ladder.
now.
You're at
10:36.
Yeah. Closer?
Yeah. So, all right. So, we are called the Thick Boys, and obviously for a reason. So, Cheeky, would you mind explaining as to what happened when you walked in?
Dude, I walked in here. Jason was sitting right there. I was like, dude, can you move so I can get in? And he like wouldn't. So I had to go around this side, and there's a corner right here on this book stand, and I caught it with my shorts, and I put a hole in them. It's like, dude.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's part of the life, though.
It is.
It did. I used to rip my pants all the time when I was in like elementary school.
Wait, hold on. Used to?
I used to. I'm good. I know what to buy now.
That's right.
Yeah, I know. Like oh man, these shorts are kind of old. Better not
bend down.
Yeah. I know my limits.
Well, has that ever happened to you? I know it's happened to me.
Rip shorts?
Yeah, I know it's happened to me.
Oh,
before.
yeah, it's definitely happened
I
to
mean,
me.
it's happened to everyone.
Dude, you know what's the worst?
But thick boys are more
the worst.
susceptible
the worst
to it.
That happens is when you're like, this happened to me like several times, and like middle school. Like, all right, go to the bathroom, and I had to go to button up like my shorts.
Oh, and you just break the button clean off.
Flies off in the air.
Clean off.
Shit. Like, what do I do now?
That has never specifically happened to me, but when I pull my pants out of the dryer and I am rushing, and then I try to put it on, I've bent buttons because they're so hot, just all the way over.
Yeah.
It just looks like a taco, man. You're like, this is useless.
To my feet, dude.
I thought you liked it.
So I always wore cargo shorts, and the buttons were sewn on, and the threads would break. So the buttons would fly in the air, and I'd be like, dude, it's second period. I have 6 more to go. What am I doing? What do I do? So then I start wearing belts all the time.
Yeah, belts. That'll do it.
But it sucked. I was like, go home. My mom got another button that flew off.
I bet your mom just has a tub of buttons sitting around somewhere.
These are my son's buttons. I'm so proud of him for breaking all of them off.
It sucked.
You're going to have to learn to sew by yourself here pretty quick.
Dude, I already know how to.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Dude, I played rugby, right?
Yeah.
You played or you play?
Played. I might play up at U of I.
Okay.
I don't know yet. My shorts, the pockets ripped right away. Dude, because those things are taut. They're strong fabric. And the side, I was
the uniforms of
the shorts themselves, they're made not to rip.
Mm-hmm.
But I got almost a size too small, or they were a little too tight, so those the pockets just ripped right away. But then towards the end of the season, I completely destroyed the back of them. A Thursday practice, I blew out the crotch in them. I was like, I can't, because I had to order those. I was like, I can't get shorts tomorrow.
Now, was it because of the clack size, or was it because of the foop size?
I think it was a mixture of everything. It was just friction, wore them down. You get low a lot in rugby, they just blew out. I literally had to sew them back together and super glue them. I got a pair of medium sized rugby shorts and cut the backs out of those and then sewed them on and covered it. And then I had to play a game the next day. We started warming up. And
this looked like you were just wearing a sewn on diaper or what?
Yeah, it was bad. We played a game the next day, and the stitching while we're warming up, the stitching starts going out. So I literally had to grab duct tape and duct tape my thighs and make a duct tape harness.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I literally lasted 5 minutes before I just squatted down and just felt like a poof. It's dude, I'm just rolling with it now. Dude, I moved so fast.
Those are everyday stories.
So much room. I moved so fast with those rip shorts. I was flying.
That's probably the only reason that you're slow is just because of
when you guys were
clothing.
growing up, did you ever think that you ran faster at nighttime?
No. What? Why? When were you running at nighttime?
Was that only me? I feel like that's a lot more people.
Was that a thing for you?
Dude, I always feel faster when I buy a new pair of shoes.
That's true.
Dude.
When I was a kid, me and my brother would play football any chance we got. And this was included at nighttime. We would seriously, I don't know how we did it, but we would play 1 versus 1 in the front yard. And we would play football. I would literally stand there. I would sit there I was under center, and he would line up right on the line, and he would act like the whole defense, and I would be the whole offense. And seriously, you would hike the ball and run straight at him. That was it. But no shoes on, bare feet, lawn freshly sprinklered.
Oh, man.
What? And pitch black at night, dude. You could fly. I don't know. I could probably run a 4.340 if it was at night outside.
I think the wet grass probably helped.
I think that would be worse, though. I think that would be
it makes you slide faster. No friction.
I never really... Was
that just me, or was...
I think that's just you.
I think it's because you can't see the objects that you're running by.
Yeah.
So it makes you think wow, I have run across this yard way quick.
No, it's not like it was pitch black to where I was just oh, where am I? I'm just going to take off running and hope I don't run into anything.
Well, technically, to you, to every person, when they're running their hardest, they're running the fastest. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ran that so fast, because in your mind you're telling yourself, man, I'm running so fast right now. So anybody, I guess, in the dark, or if their eyes are closed, they're like, man, I'm running so fast right now. Then they open their eyes and they're like, wow, I'm running really slow right now.
You want to hear? Okay.
Does that make any sense? Like my little
philosophy
right there.
I didn't understand what you said at all, to be honest.
I always rode my bike as a kid. Like, I'd never be running around. I'd be riding.
There's the problem. We have figured out the source of the problem.
Unfolded the problem here.
This one time, though, I was riding my bike, and my sister was in front of me, and she brake checked me, and I hit her. Like, my front tire hit her back tire, and I flipped over the handlebars.
Oh, I've done that
broke
plenty of times.
You broke your teeth?
Yeah.
Your teeth or your teeth?
Teeth.
Oh, your
That
teeth.
sucked.
Dude, yeah, I have multiple stories about flying over handlebars, and my brother was great at making me do it. The first one was we just got into the town of Exeter, right, where we lived for 15 years, and at the time it was pretty there's not a lot of people there. Okay, so where we were, there was a bunch of foxtails, a bunch of open land, and a cul-de-sac, and our house was right at the end of the cul-de-sac. So I was flying, dude. Me and him would, again, we were competitive, so we raced. So we would fly down the road, fly down to the end of the cul-de-sac, and turn around and come back. So he was very much a poor sport. Okay, so we were flying by, and the only thing other than foxtails after our trash can that were there was a big old bin, a big old white trash can bin. Okay, so the finish line is the start of our driveway. So we're flying through there. I am beating him. I'm beating him by maybe a foot, and he knows he's gonna lose. So last effort for him was to reach out and kick my bike, right? So I kept my balance, but I was going so fast that I had no chance. He kicked me right to the path of the trash can, and I hit that trash can, and it was perfectly level with the height of my bike. And I smacked it, and I went flying clear over the trash can. Just a perfect shot straight over into the foxtails. That was the first time. So second time, same thing, dude. I'm beating him, and he actually gets behind me on his bike, and he starts, I don't know if anyone ever did it to you, but he starts touching my back tire with his tire.
It makes that noise like,
yeah, it's like,
yeah.
And so he starts doing that, and I start losing control. I fall into like a pile of foxtails, and I get up. I'm like, dude, that was so messed up. Like, screw you. And I get up, and I'm just covered in red ants. Just getting bit like crazy. I like dropped my bike right there, just ran home, took a shower. Of course I told on him. He got grounded. I was happy after that. Yeah, so some really good times. And then my little sister, actually, she stole my bike. I told her, I was like, Michaela, do not ride my bike. You're too little for it. You're going to crash it. She's like, yeah, whatever. So I get home, and I'm like, dude, where's my bike? And my dad's like, oh, Michaela's riding it. I was like, that little shit. She comes flying around the corner in our driveway, which is like 20 feet long. No, 20 yards long. She comes flying, and her feet can't reach the pedals very well, so she can't stop it. She can't go back and hit the brakes. So my dad's truck is sitting in the driveway, and she goes straight into the back of the tail end of that truck. Just dents the whole back of it. She's crying. She cut herself. She's like, there's blood everywhere. She's crying. I was like, Dad, I told you don't let her ride my bike. She's like, well, she wanted to, So definitely some horror stories on the bikes over there.
I had a friend who had one of those like electric 4-wheelers, like as a little, like not like the little like toddler ones, but like the other ones that kind of went like, there was like an electric scooter almost, but it was like a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
He had one of those, and I was riding it once. His parents never liked me riding it because I would hop on, it would be like struggle to move. It'd be like,
and the 4-wheeler was like screaming under you.
Yeah, it was struggling, dude. And if it wasn't
oh my god,
so
professional.
Anyways,
dude.
and if it didn't have a full charge, it wouldn't run. Anyways, it was fully charged once, and I was able to hop on it, and we went racing down the street. And he still lives right across the street from me. And I got, and we were on my side of the street. I got on it. And he's like, I went from my house to like this other random person's house, like a few houses down, and he had a flag. Dude, I come flying down, and he waved it right in my face, and I hit it, and I lost control. I was still on the four-wheeler. I lost control of it and skidded off and slammed into this person's truck. Like, this ran. I didn't even know him. I just slammed in their truck and dented it so bad.
Dude, if we're
Dude, and you know what the worst part is?
Wait, you said he was struggling. So how fast were you going to actually lose control and not regain control?
I was like, I don't know. Because it was like he was right here, and then the truck was like right there. It's like he hit me, and I was blinded. And then, like, when I finally like knew what was going on, I was slamming into that truck. But here's the worst part. So I was like, oh shit.
Either you were going really fast or you had a really bad reaction time.
I hit it.
just staring right at the truck.
Yeah. Oh no.
I hit it.
It's like that scene in Austin Powers. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Where it's like the steamroller, right? The steamroller's coming in at like 2 miles an hour, and Austin Powers and that girl are on it. And there's a security guard, and he's just standing there, and he's like, no. He's just like, dude, move, just move. So they're going like 3 miles an hour, and he runs him over.
Anyway, so I hit that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay, right?
Whatever. Anyway,
get back to Cheeky's story here.
I hit that truck, and I'm like, oh shit, their trunk is dented it so bad. And his mom comes, my friend, he's not my friend anymore.
Oh, of course, I wouldn't be friends with you if you wrecked my bike either.
Mom, okay, you know why I'm not friends?
that's
His mom was a
fighting words, dude.
bitch. His mom was a bitch. And this is
Okay,
whoa.
hold on.
This is a
Whoa.
Christian podcast, dude.
she comes over and she's like, wow, you're gonna have to pay for that yourself. Like, walks me back to my house. I tell my mom what it is. She's like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna be in telling me how much trouble I was in, like, to my face. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah,
how
she's
old
like,
were you?
I was like probably like 10. She's like, oh man, your parents gonna have to pay for that. That's gonna be a lot of money. And I'm like crying.
That's like disturbing.
Yeah,
dude.
she's like, you're gonna be in so much trouble. You're probably never gonna you're gonna be grounded for months.
She sounds like a pretty good
I
mom.
was like, what are you?
She sounds like a very, very.
Yeah, and I told my mom
concerned
that.
mother.
And I was like, yeah.
If we're gonna talk about crashing bikes into cars, I've got like a story that's almost exactly like Cheeky's, but it went down a lot differently.
I went down.
So I got a little. I think it's like a size 50. It's a dirt bike, but it's like a size, 50. Real small one.
Yeah.
I believe my uncle got it for me.
Probably like 2 feet tall, like
Yeah, it's
4
really
feet
small.
wide.
Yeah.
I think my uncle got it for me. He got me a full suit with it.
I think my uncle got it.
And he got me like a red helmet and a red suit and red boots,
Sick.
red gloves. I was
Sick.
excited.
All flamed up, huh?
Oh yeah, and I would just ride around the neighborhood. And I was really young. Like, I was probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade, maybe not even that. But I would just mob around that thing all the time.
Mob.
And my sister rode it one day, and I was like, oh, I don't want my sister to ride it. Like, she's gonna wreck it. Like, it's my bike. Like, when you're a kid, you're like, that's mine. You cannot touch it.
Right.
That's how it was. And I was like, I just didn't want her to ride it for no particular reason. I just didn't want her to ride it. So one day she rode it, and she's riding by it, like me, my dad, and my mom, and she like stands up on it and like waves, and I was like, are you kidding me? She looked way cooler than me riding that, and I was so upset.
So that was what you were upset for.
I was.
She riding it, but she looked so much cooler than you.
Yeah, and she freaking took a hand off and was waving at me, and I was flaming. So the next time I got a chance to ride it, head to toe, I suited up. I suited all the way up. Dude, and my mom and my dad had some family friends over.
Oh, you're flexing?
And they were all up front, and I was just ripping it up right in front of them. And then I started waving. I took my hand off, started waving to them, and I was like, yeah, that's right. That's me. I'm a freaking, I'm cool. And, I come back down, like I'm about to go past my house, and I take my hand off, and I'm waving, and I'm looking at them in the driveway. And once I look back forward, there's a car. It's my dad's car. And just plow into it, dude. And I'm just laying there in the road, and I'm crying, and everybody's like, oh, gosh. But I really, if I look back, I lost. Oh, I lost 100%. And I deserved it.
Have you ever
if that happened to my kid, I'd just kind of probably laugh. That wouldn't even help.
That's a good moral lesson, though, that you learned, because you're a pretty well-mannered kid. Maybe that's where it all began.
Then maybe, yeah.
Maybe you've matured quickly after
have you ever
destroying
broken bones before?
Yes, I have broken.
Do you want to? I broke my wrist once. I fell off a horse.
Oh my word! How big was this horse?
I was like 12.
For a horse,
dude. The horse is probably dead now. It is actually. It's dead now.
Oh jeez, dude.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Dude, I've fallen off so many horses.
That's because they don't want you on their back.
Why do you keep getting on horses?
Because my grandpa has them. I'm like, dude, I want to get on a horse.
Are these like Shetland ponies?
Maybe
that's why
they're
they
like
don't.
full size horses. He has like Belgian horses now.
Oh,
that
big
he's
ones.
like, yeah, he like pull
some
wagons.
big ones.
They're huge. He has and then he bought them from some guy who trained him how to like pull a wagon. So he has like dope wagons. He has like a covered wagon and like a fancy one.
Like the
he has
old
like
timey.
and then he has like a sled too. So it's pretty dope. Anyways, I was riding this horse.
You might need a Clydesdale, dude. That should be the.
They're like Clydesdales, but they're like.
Are they that big?
They're huge. Belgian horses.
Belgians and Clydesdales.
Clydesdales are like way massive.
Yeah.
Belgians
Okay.
are huge. Like
Anyway.
yeah. If I stand next to him, I'm like, damn, this thing's big. It's fucking big. It's a big horse. Anyways, I was riding this other horse, not a Belgian horse. And like, I've fallen off of it so many times. Like I've fallen on my head before. I'm like, why do I keep getting on horses? And I'm like, Grandpa, I want to ride the horse. And he's like, oh, I'm too tired to put the saddle on. Either put it on yourself or just ride it without one. I was like, well, shit, I'll just ride it without one. And I had my this is like my step cousin, I guess.
You bareback that sucker?
Yeah.
Damn, just straight Tarzan and just jumped right
Dude,
on the back.
I get on the back of
mane.
it, and he's like, he starts running with it. I'm like, dude, don't run with it. I want to fall off. He's like, no, dude, it's fine. It's definitely not fine, dude. He's running it, laughing his ass off. Dude, I fall off of it. I hit the ground. I get up, and my wrist is bent. I'm like, dude, I just broke my wrist. And he's like, dude, what? And starts laughing like hardest he's ever laughed. I'm like, dude, this isn't funny. And I like ran inside, and my grandpa was like dead asleep in the middle of a nap. I'm like, hey, Grandpa, I just broke my wrist.
Just all calm.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, sorry to wake you, but I broke my wrist.
Yeah, it was no. Actually, I didn't even. I was like, because like it's always like, oh, never wake him up for his naps, because he kind of has like PTSD because he served in Vietnam. So he'd be like,
makes sense.
yeah, you're like, hey, Grandpa. He's like,
just
like I've done it before, where he's like been in a doorway. I'm like trying to get through. I'm like, oh, excuse me. He's like, it's just me. Anyways, so then I had to tell like my grandma. I was like, oh, I just broke my wrist. And she's like, oh, let me go wake up your grandpa. I'm like, shit.
I think broken bones should be
and the worst part about that,
because I have plenty of not major ones, very small ones, but I have one major one.
He lives in Castle Fort, Idaho, and the nearest hospital is in Buell, Idaho.
I have no idea where you're.
It's like a 45-minute drive, dude. So I'm like sitting in the car, like dying.
Well, you were all casual about it before, anyway. So
yeah, then like
it's
the
probably not that
adrenaline wears off, and I'm like, oh my god! They're like, here, take some ibuprofen until we get to the hospital. Like,
okay. Well, we have been running this specific podcast for close to an hour now.
Already?
I think. Yeah, already.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, time flies when you're with the thick boys.
Dude, we did a practice one Saturday, and I literally talked like half the time.
That is true. I can vouch for that.
We'll talk about that. I don't want to tell it again.
Okay, well, to wrap things up, I asked this question yesterday to Ryan and Julie, but 3 things. So you're stranded on an island.
Yeah.
You got 3 things to pick. It's either, okay, what CD would you listen to the rest of your life? Number 2, what food item would you have for the rest of your life? And number 3, what's the other one? What was the other one? What was the other one? What was the other video game? Or what would be the only video game that you would play for the rest of your life? So you got video game, meal, and CD. Go, Cheeky, you're up first.
Okay. CD like
an album, one album.
It would probably be Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. Because
Okay.
he's my favorite artist, and Flower Boy like just has everything. Like it's a good sampling of him.
I really do like Tyler, the Creator, but I just
couldn't listen to him.
Yeah, his music. I mean, nothing against you. That's cool and
Yeah.
everything, but I just.
No, because like, are you like a lyricist? Like you like listen to lyrics?
I mean, I'd say I'm more on the musical side.
Yeah,
Music and rhythm
he does
side.
like a really good job at like making good lyrics and like, but then he has like music.
He has very, very like off rhythm beats, and that.
It's
drives
like,
me
but
nuts,
it's like,
dude.
or it's like his style, and somehow he makes it work.
Yeah, no,
I like
it's
it,
his,
yeah.
he's got his own niche for sure.
Two-seater. This is my favorite song of all time. Of his, have you heard that one?
No, so you got Flower Boy.
Flower Boy.
This Flower Boy, your album, okay?
Food.
Yeah,
Or
your
food
number
item.
one meal.
Whole meal.
I'd say one main item, one side item.
Dude,
You're ordering straight from KFC right now.
I don't really like KFC. I've only been there.
Okay, I find that
I
extremely
you know
hard
what?
to
Okay,
believe.
actually, I can't
All
give
right,
it. I
you're off
can't.
the show, dude.
I can't give it
You're
a. I've only been to like KFC a couple of times that I can remember.
Well, there's your problem.
I don't. Yeah, I can't. I'm undecided about KFC.
Okay. Well, anyway, Jason, you better be thinking about.
I'd probably
I'm
be.
thinking hard.
All right.
I'll probably-
Okay. Jeez.
Dude, I'd grab chicken strips. Sure.
Chicken strips.
Yeah.
From any particular place or just
Dairy Queen has pretty good ones.
Dairy
No. Have you ever been to Goodwood?
Goodwood?
They have the double dipped chicken crispers. Oh, so good.
Okay,
Bring it
I
back.
thought he was gonna settle on Dairy Queen, and I was
No.
gonna say out of the whole universe, you can choose whatever you want to eat, and you choose Dairy Queen,
No. Goodwood.
chicken tenders.
Dude, Goodwood, the double dip chicken crispers, so good. I'll bring my side will be lifetime supply Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so we got
Ice cold.
ice
can't.
cold.
Yeah,
You're on a
Okay,
stranded
no,
island.
that-
No, I
that's
will.
fine.
I will.
No, that's fine.
I'll dig a
That
hole.
works.
I'll dig a hole like deep enough the earth where it's cold. Let's keep it there.
You're going the opposite way, cheeky.
What?
You get into a. Okay, I'm not even.
Dig a hole. If you put it in there.
Okay,
You're
no,
digging
he's
a hole
right,
to
he's
the
right. If
center
you
of the
dig-
earth to make stuff colder. Just process that.
No, you dig deep enough into the
Not
crust.
to the core.
It's
Not
cold.
to- he's not going to the core of the earth.
You don't dig
He's
down
going
like it's
a foot
hard.
in. All right, so we got Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. We have
Chicken crisp.
Chicken Crisp from Goodwood,
Goodwood.
and we have the side being a ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I brought you Dr. Pepper the other day, and it was gone within
Slammed it.
10 seconds. I don't think I've.
Whenever I get Kansas soda, I drink two. One's like just to
What's just a
Stay-
taste?
Just to get the.
yeah, one's to sustain me.
Okay.
The other one's to taste it.
Okay, and so the last one is
Video game.
or we can just go with entertainment.
Oh, entertainment.
Because I don't think you even play video games that much.
I do.
Okay,
I do
then,
play a lot.
yeah, let's do that then.
That's hard. Because I'm very rarely where I like dedicate like months to one game.
Okay, then
I'll
either
bounce around.
video game or just entertainment.
I'll bring YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'll bring my
That's
phone.
good.
The only app it has on it is YouTube.
That's good. Okay.
Dude,
So-
you can like
so
look up tutorials how to keep my Dr. Pepper ice cold on a stranded island.
How to get off a stranded
Yeah.
island. That should be your first concern.
He's only worried.
"Hey, let me keep my Dr. Pepper cold for another couple hours.
Here's the thing: is Cheeky doesn't need to be anywhere else if he's got lifelong Dr. Pepper. I mean, come on.
I'm set up for life. It's like, dude, I go back. It's like I go back to mainland, dude. I lose my lifetime supply of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, he's gonna start paying for it now.
Oh, yeah. He's,
I gotta
okay.
stay here.
All right, so it's no longer trying to escape. It is you're living there. You're dropping
Tilted.
the anchor there and just cashing out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So for Chicky, we got Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. We got chicken strips from Goodwood and Dr. Pepper and YouTube. Okay, very cool. That's pretty good. That's
I
good.
grew up with YouTube.
Okay, that's good. Jason,
Best friend.
you're up, my man.
Oh man, this is a tough one for me. Do I have to do album first?
No, just go in any particular order.
All right, so I don't play a whole lot of video games except for like one or two. So definitely,
If you say
not very
Fortnite,
good.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
definitely.
Fortnite's a good game, dude.
I know, but
I'm
I
going-
couldn't play it
It
forever.
annoys the shit out of me, and
I'm-
it's really, really frustrating. But it's a
You'd
good.
kill you. You'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm definitely. You know what's ironic about that? Is that you're trapped on an island and then Fortnite you're landing on. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going straight for the entertainment,
Okay.
and I'm every season of The Office on CD
Yeah.
with the CD player. Obviously.
Every season. How many seasons are there?
I think there's like 12.
12?
I think it's 9 or 12.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
There's a lot.
That's good.
I think it's 9.
Okay. Yeah, The Office. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's
Okay.
a timeless classic.
And then no questions asked. In and out is what I'm eating.
Okay. I
Dude,
like that
yeah.
one. I like that.
mean, it's not even.
I like that. I do like it. I just feel like In and Out is pretty blown out of proportion.
Yeah, you lived in California,
Mhm.
where it's like here it's mythic. It's like it's not, it's like, dude, I went to like Utah or California. It's like, did you get In and Out? It's like, dude, you know I did.
It's not even a question.
It's like I've had it like twice because I've been in California like twice.
Uh-huh.
To stop and
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
you have to.
You have to.
But that's the thing. Once you like, it's the same thing for everything. Once you have a lot of it, you don't really want it.
Yeah.
But once you don't have it, you're like, man, I really want that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
So
probably
we got In and Out. We got all seasons of The Office
Yeah,
on
plus a-
DVD,
plus a
but
DVD
no
player.
DVD player.
no, I have to have a DVD player.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, you could
Just
just
one of
use
those
the
small-
CD to like. signal
Yeah, you just
plays.
project it on the ground and you
Once
just
I get
spin it
tired
really
of one
fast.
season, then I'll just start like SOSing and
It's like
whatnot.
no,
Okay.
my entertainment.
So
is just a
after all
fidget
the seasons
spinner.
of The Office are done, then you try to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay. Okay. So
Depends on what's going on in the world.
okay.
I would have no clue what's going on in the world, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't know at all.
I mean, if it was in turmoil when I had disappeared, I'd probably just stay on the island.
So you're just cashing out with The Office and
In and out.
In and Out,
And then if I had to choose
and
an
you're
album,
good, and you're done. You're done with life,
I'm done.
man. You're a
What's your
simple
album?
man.
What's your album?
What's my album?
Dude, you're gonna catch me on my island, just Tyler the Creator, and like double fisting Dr Peppers. Just,
I would never want to be on that island ever. I would drown myself.
I
Wow.
will too.
Walk right into the
I will
water.
too.
You
I'm
would just
drowning
kill
myself
yourself,
too, bro. I literally last like a year and a half. I would get diabetes and die
Whoa,
Wow.
because I drink so much Dr Pepper.
whoa,
That
wait,
was-
hold on.
that was- So you would essentially kill yourself. Death by Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to go.
Okay.
Are you trying to? Okay, I'm not even gonna say that. And then my album would probably be one of Lecrae's albums.
Lecrae.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Lecrae.
Christian rapper.
Yeah, he's
Christian
good.
rapper Lecrae.
Yeah, I like him. So yeah,
I
any of his
haven't
albums.
really dug into it, but
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So what about you, Bryce?
Okay, so I have to go with meal right off the bat, and my meal is gonna be seriously, I'd say sweet and sour pork from New China. The meal. So it'd be the sweet and sour pork, it'd be fried rice and chow mein. And
What is New China? Is that in California?
New China, it's just like a local restaurant. It's not like a chain or anything.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a local Chinese spot that I found in Visalia, California. That was the best that I ever had in my life.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Spots like that are nice when you like find like.
Oh yeah, it
When
was
they're
very
untouched.
It's like
secluded.
a family run
Yeah,
restaurant.
very
It's like,
secluded.
food's good here.
Very secluded. So those would be my sides, I guess you could say. I'll adapt to drinking salt water for the rest of my life.
I don't think that's possible.
Dude, it is. It's filtering it out. You got to learn how to do it somewhere.
You would be extremely dehydrated
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Yeah.
So drinking more water would dehydrate
No,
you.
but if I found some way to hold the water,
Yeah.
when you hold salt water in
Have
a
you ever
container for a
listened to
long
any
time,
of Joe Rogan like stand up?
yeah.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
day where he's like talking about California in a drought. He's like, we don't have a water problem, we have a salt problem. We live right next to the ocean.
Yeah, I think I have heard that.
Dude, his stand up was so funny.
All right, so what's after food?
Oh, what a weird question. I'm not repeating that. What this guy said: if your girlfriend and your mom switch bodies,
Yeah,
they
no,
keep their
that's
own
a-
voices, and you have to have sex with one of them. Which one would you do? Yeah, that's disgusting.
These guys are freaks,
gross.
I would deep
That's
throat
funny.
a 12 gauge and just end it all.
That's funny.
All right, let's finish.
Okay.
Let's try to get that out of our mind.
Okay.
Finish
Yeah.
finish
Okay.
your.
So, New China, sweet and sour chicken or pork with the mains, right?
The mains.
Entertainment. Oh gosh. Entertainment. If I could just stream either
This podcast.
yes, this podcast. If I could stream either MLB games or NFL games all year, that would be all I need.
Dude, but then they have seasons. Like you're in the off season, like I don't know.
Yeah, but they
Yeah, I
kind of
would-
correlate. If you think about it.
Like baseball's on season right now. Football's off. So football ends in February and baseball begins in March.
So,
That's spring training. So it's all year. So I'm good. I'm set.
You're fine.
So either that or if you want it to be technical, I would just ESPN app stream it all the time. Okay? So I got Chinese food, I got basically sports.
Album. What's your album?
Album. Man, album. I listen to a lot of music, so this one is a little bit tough. I think it would be between two. It would be either between Seosin and their self-titled album. I don't know if anybody knows who that is, but it was their first album, Seosin, or Beer Bongs and Bentleys. I still Posty, yeah. I still to this day cannot get over that album. Like every
Have you
song.
listened to any of Kanye's new album?
Kanye's trash now, dude. I am
Dude,
not.
I feel like his album's good, but then it's kind of still like.
I just think
more
Kanye's.
like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
It's
Kanye's
sound
just so out there now that I just can't. I just can't do it
Yeah.
anymore. I listen to his music and it's like, okay, this is cool, but Kanye's a weirdo.
Yeah, I put Kanye on in the car the other day while my mom was in there, and she freaked out. She's like, "We're not listening to him."
You're grounded. Give me your phone right now. No more
You
YouTube.
cut off from Dr. Pepper for a week.
Then I don't have a family.
Okay, well, it was a pretty successful, despite the lag and the one guy who's trying to teach us how to do a podcast as we were doing a podcast. That was cool. I mean, tips are cool, but dude, you just absolutely blew up the chat.
Chat, it isn't even saved in there.
No, I took it off because there's just nothing nonstop. It was cool, but no, come on, man, too much. Anyway.
Yeah,
It's gone now.
Thank you guys for being here at this late hour. Right now it's currently 10:53 p.m. here in
My
Idaho.
phone's at 2%.
Chase's phone is
I
at
have a hole in my
2%.
shorts.
And we will be back hopefully very soon. I don't even know if anyone's watching anymore, but
5 viewers still.
5 viewers. I think 3 of them are us in here, so yeah. So thank you guys if you stuck around and supported us. You know, we will be consistently doing this. Hopefully, at least myself, because we got 2 guys going to college here pretty soon. But
Yeah, we're working on
we're
it.
gonna do it. We're gonna try to get a schedule out. We're gonna try to do this as much as possible and just continue to talk shit every day and just mess around. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we will be back very soon within the next couple days. So we will catch you guys later.